Hello everyone, today I will be showing you how to download the Forza Horizon 4 Hotkeys toolkit script I made. This will be a tutorial on how to download it and showcase what it does and the extra useful information you need to know. In the description below there are two links, one for 2560 by 1440 display and 1920 by 1080 display. You simply want to pick the one that is in your screen resolution and download it. For me, 2560 by 1440 is my display, so I will be simply plugging it into the link address bar, and then I will be presented with a Google derived downloads page. So let me just plug it in right here, and I'll be sent it with this little downloads page. If you go over here into the details, simply it will say right here that Hotkeys is for Horizon 4 that simply improves the user experience. It should not be against any of the rules of Forza Horizon 4. By downloading this, you agree that I am not responsible for any damages done to your computer. So we're just going to hit download. And it should take a little bit to download. And now it has started downloading. So right here, it is downloading. And once it finishes downloading, you're going to go over here and press this button and go to show in folder. Now, when you try to run the script, you might have a problem with Windows antivirus software or it's Windows Defender. There are many different ways of how to disable it, or you might simply get a prompted with a hey, this could be dangerous. Are you sure you want to run it? You want to click more info and hit run anyways. It has no malicious intent in its code whatsoever. But however, the reason why I said if there's any damages to your computer, I'm not responsible for it. This is simply because everybody else's system is different, and I don't know what you have installed or what you don't, but it should, for probably 99% of y'all, not have a problem. So one last thing before we start the script and do anything, we want to have Forza Horizon open, and we want to access its, we want to go to its settings. So give me a minute. So here we are in Forza settings. We're going to simply go over to settings and then go over to control settings, and we want to go over to keyboard because this is using the keyboard, and we're going to set up a custom profile one for keyboard settings, and then we're just going to scroll down here and just change your settings to, or make sure your controls match the ones in here, because the script won't really work well if you use your own keyboard settings. I made this for mine keyboard settings, which I think are good keyboard settings, but I think it really works well with the script. So that is the keyboard settings. Feel free to pause through it if you didn't catch all of it, and rewind and try and make sure everything matches up. So now with Forza running, we are going to go over to our script, and we are going to simply run it. It will take a little bit, depending on your PC specs. I have good PC specs, so it shouldn't take me too long to load it. But everybody else is different. It will take a little bit of time to load, and that's simply because it's just simply preparing the script to start functioning and getting everything ready. As you can see right now, it's ready. It might not be ready for you. Might have to wait a little bit, but it will run eventually. And I will go over each control now. So we have Forza open right here, and we're gonna go over the first button, control, hotkey, whatever you want to call it, which is B, and it does exactly what it says in the console, which is it toggles in and between out of first person and third person. Yep. So I'm just gonna press B right here. We are first person, and I'll press it again, and we are in third person. So very good. And you have to be in these point of views, these little perspectives, because if I try and press or change our POV button and press B again, we will not be behind the wheel but in front of the wheel, and then we press B again, and you might come across this little glitch right there. I can't really change it, but it's a simple fix. You just have to press B again, and it should stop doing the little this forwards and backwards. But that's all you need to do for B. So our second control, U, which is to go in between and out of our car favorites menu when we're in our garage. So what that means is we're gonna go over here, we're gonna press escape. We're in the home menu, and we're gonna change car, this is what I call the garage, or you could call it the my car section, and you just press U. It will quickly select favorites for you, so it shouldn't be too difficult to or take too long. Just be quite speedy to get to your favorite section, which I think Forza should already had a button added for Forza. I meant for favorites, but they didn't, so I just made it myself for you guys to use. Our next button, I, which is will quickly go to change our difficult settings or bring us to the difficult settings menu. So this requires us to press escape and be in the home menu. This is the home menu right here. We have settings, so we're just going to press I. We'll quickly go to settings and to difficulty, and you can change things around. Why, you might ask, have this? Just in case you are doing like maybe a little cinematic drive and you don't want, in case you crash into something, you want damage in tire wear, or you want to change this, or maybe you like traction control on or off, and you just change it in between and out if you're using drifty cars or drag racing cars. But that's just a little neat feature. And our next control, O, which is right next to I. So we're going to press escape, and we have to be once again in the home menu. We're just going to press O, and what this does, it will bring us to our keyboard settings. Just in case you want to change your keys around, that doesn't really affect the script. Just thought it'd be useful. So we just press O. And here we are in the keyboard settings. And our final button on the command, which is, I don't know how you describe it. I call it the backslash. It doesn't look like a backslash, but it's the key right above enter on most keyboards. And what this does is simply because, obviously, when, for example, just give me a minute. For example, like let's say I'm in my tunes and I want to search something up, so I press backspace and I can enter text. Well, because we have other keys that are, hotkeys or binded to little commands, we can press the button, the backslash, and then we can start typing, press B and stuff, nothing happens, U-I-O, and we can just type freely without having the script to interfere with our typing. And I add this because simply when I was in and out of fixing things, I got tired of or when I was typing and searching things for the script running, I got tired of having to end the script and then rerun it, which takes some time, and depending on your PC specs, it might really take some time. So I thought simply having a button that disables it and turns it on and off will help without killing the script. So I'll just press the button again and press B, and it presses V twice, which allows us to get in first person. I'll press it again, and so forth. So that is the script, and I'll press B again, and as you can see, and I'll press the backslash and try to press B right now. I'll just be on keyboard, pressing B, and can't really hear it. I can't really do the command. And I'll press the backslash and press B, and now I'm forwards and backwards, etc. And the final command on here, which is Control plus Home, which will kill the script or end the script. So I'm gonna be right here and here, and I'm gonna press Control and then press Home, and then the script ends, so it's not running. And there you go. And that is my Forza Horizon 4 Hotkeys script. So if you are having trouble knowing, because if you're downloading and you're trying to figure out, well, what's my screen resolution, you want to go over here and go to display settings, and then go over here, and right here should say your display resolution on whatever monitor Forza is running. So I'm going to change mine to 1920 by 1080, but over here in Forza I have my my video settings to 2560 by 1440. We're just going to change that to 1920 by 1080, change it, and if you're using the 1920 by 1080 script on a 2560 by 1440 display, then it should work. But if you have trouble figuring out what your resolution is, that's how you figured it out. So that should about wrap it up, guys. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give a like, maybe subscribe if you want to see more content like this, though I can't really guarantee it because my channel is a bit of a mess. So it's mainly just film and animation, etc. But I will have some things like this as coding. But if you have a suggestion or thought about adding something to the script, like as in saying, hey, you should add this and this to the script. If you press this button, it does this and that. And if I like the suggestion enough, I'll see if I can add it or try and do so. Um, and if I do release another version of this Forza Horizon Hotkey script, I will obviously do another tutorial on how to download it and then how to run it and then what the new buttons do, etc. And that will be the video. But if you guys like this video, feel free to like it. If you think a friend would like this and they play Forza, feel free to share it around. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, God blessed day.